ABC class, Kids English Adventures, with fun stories, silly sounds, and English all around. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun.
Hello! Hello, everybody!
Hello, adventurers!
And today, we're back. So here's something amazing. Dragon stories are told all over the world. In Asia, Europe, Africa, and the Americas. But long ago, there were no telephones, no internet, not even aeroplanes to connect people. So, how did so many different cultures imagine dragons? Were they real or just made up?
That's mystery exactly what we're exploring today.
Roar!
Oh gosh. Huh?
Dragons are my favorite!
You do like dragons. Let's go on a kids English adventure.
With my ABC class.
Welcome back, kids. So I'm Ben, and along with my wife Pom and our daughter Eva, we started my ABC class 7 years ago. Since then, we've taught over 20,000 English classes to children and adults in Thailand and all around the world. And don't forget, adventurers, our brand new website, www.myabcclass.com, is live. You can listen to past episodes, test your English level, and even explore all of our courses.
Every week we ask a big question, learn new words, share a story, and discover fun facts, all in English.
So, let's jump into today's big question. It's full of fire, mystery, and magic. Drum roll, please. Today's question is, why do dragons appear in stories?
Eva,
Good one.
when you hear the word dragon, what comes into your mind first?
What do you think about first?
I think about history and how people know dragons from a long time ago.
Really good.
That's
Great. And there's lots of different types of dragons that people talk about.
Like Komodo dragons.
Exactly. That's a really good answer. And you know what? Kids all around the world might imagine dragons in a different way. Some scary, some friendly, but they all capture our imagination.
And to help us understand these magical creatures better, let's first learn some adventure words.
Okay, so here are 5 important words for today's adventure. The first word, pretty obvious, is dragon. So a dragon is said to be a big magical creature, often with wings and fire.
Eva, what sound does dragon makes?
I'm not sure because there are lots around the world.
Okay, well, if you were in Thailand and you saw a dragon, what do you think it would sound like?
Sawadee.
Are you sure?
You think that's Steve?
Okay, perfect. So word number 2 is legend.
A legend is an old story told for many years.
Now, there's so many legends. Can you think of one? Can you
The
think?
Titanic.
That's a true story.
Oh.
So a legend is a story that we don't really know if it's true or not. Think about the pirates. Was there a famous pirate that we spoke about?
And Bonnie.
Anne Bonny. And a man with a beard?
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard.
He put his beard on fire.
He did. Ugh,
He's crazy.
very crazy. Okay, word number 3, scales. Scales are the small hard plates on a dragon's body, and they are said to act like armor to protect.
So now, Eva, what other animals have scales?
Komodo dragon.
They do. Can you think of
Crocodile.
crocodiles?
Snake.
Snakes?
Uh,
Hmm.
uh,
Scales.
uh,
Let's have a look. So, and fish
lizards.
and lizards. So many different animals have scales in order to protect their bodies as well. Word number 4, brave. Oh, okay.
Ooh, brave.
So if you're brave, it means that you're not afraid, even when something is quite scary.
Knights in dragon stories had to be brave. Eva, when were you brave?
Oh, can you think
Can
of
you
a time?
think of it?
When I was like 4 or 3, I went on a giant slider full of frogs.
We did.
We did.
Let me explain that story because people are like, huh? We went on holiday and we got to the top of the slide. And when we sat in the slide, we realized there were frogs swimming in the water. So we had to shoot down the slide very quick.
Yeah.
And it was very fast.
You were very brave.
You were very brave.
There was like a hole, and I was thinking in my mind, frog jacuzzi.
Okay, word number 5 is castle. Now, a castle, like this one, is a big stone building where kings and queens lived.
Many European dragon stories take place in castles. Now, would you like to live in one? It will be spooky for me.
Yeah, nighttime. Oh.
I would like to live in the royal family's one.
What, Buckingham Palace?
Buckingham Palace.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, we'll have to call them, see if you can visit.
I don't think I would.
Okay, great job. Now that we have our words, let's use them as we fly into the world of dragons and see how different cultures imagined them.
Dragons are not just from one place. People in many countries imagine them in very different ways. Let's explore 4 of the most famous dragon ideas, and this time Eva will help explain some of them.
Cool.
So first one, China. In China, dragons bring rain and good luck. They are long like snakes with whiskers, and they often live in rivers. People believe they control water and storms.
That's why in Chinese New Year you often see dragon dances in the streets to bring good luck for the year ahead.
Yes. Eva, would you like to see a big colorful dragon parade?
No, because I don't think that whiskers look good with.
You don't like the whiskers, okay. Okay, so now can you help us with the next one?
In Europe,
Yeah.
dragons were usually scary. They had huge wings, sharp teeth, and they breathed fire.
That sounds like your mum.
Many stories say they lived in dark caves or castles and guarded piles of gold
Gold.
and jewels.
Jewels as well. Wow. That's right. Knights in these stories had to fight the dragon to show they were brave.
Eva, if you were a knight, would you be brave enough to fight
Ooh.
a dragon?
Would you
or would
fight
you
a
try
dragon?
to be its friend?
I would be its friend.
Be his friend. Okay, I think that's the safer option.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
It's a good choice. That shows us that dragons in stories can be enemies, but also possible friends. Example number 3.
In Thailand, so here in Thailand, there are stories of the Naga, serpent-like dragons that live in rivers. People believe the Naga protects temple and can bring water to the land. Some festivals in Thailand still celebrate the Naga with lights and boats on the river.
That's awesome. Now, Eva, so have you ever seen a picture of a naga on maybe a temple roof?
I've never seen it on a roof, but I've seen them on the steps all the time.
They are. They curl down the stairs, don't they?
Yeah.
Ah, and what colours were they? Can you remember?
They were red, green, blue, yellow. About that.
Yeah, I'd say so. Maybe
Black.
some
Eyes.
Oh, the eyes.
Yes,
Ooh,
the
scary.
eyes black.
And there's a goddess that squirts water from her hair, and she sends it to the Naga to get the water for the villagers.
So that's maybe like a legend.
That's
The story from a long time ago.
Yeah.
So you do know a legend. Awesome. That's right. They're everywhere in Thai art and culture. Let's go to example number 4. Some very scary dudes. Vikings. Ooh.
Vikings.
The Vikings in Northern Europe love dragon
Images.
too.
Mm-hmm.
They put dragon heads on the front of their ships. The Vikings believed dragons would scare away sea monsters and protect them when sailing.
Exactly, Eva. And think about it. Long ago, sailing across dark oceans must have been very scary.
I can imagine at night time. Oh,
Spooky.
I bet you
So
can't see anything.
dragons can be lucky, scary, protectors, or even decorations. Isn't it amazing that so many cultures create such different dragon stories?
Yes, dragons can be everything. Helpers, fighters, or friends.
Exactly. And now that we've seen how dragons appear around the world, let's find out some fiery facts from Eva.
Ooh.
So, 5 fun fiery facts. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Chinese dragons don't breathe fire. They bring good luck.
Okay.
Ooh, number 2.
Number 2. Some stories say dragons guard treasure in caves. Number 3. European dragons often had wings, but Chinese dragons usually didn't.
Well done.
Ooh.
Number 4. In Thailand, nagas are dragon-like creatures that protect rivers. Number 5. The biggest real dragon today is the Komodo dragon. But it's actually a lizard.
So it doesn't breathe fire?
No.
Oh.
But it's quite big.
Oh, I've seen them. They're very big. Ugh.
It's very
They
big.
have very long tongues. Again, like Mummy.
No! Which one do you think is the coolest, Eva?
Number 4.
Ooh.
Oh, because it's Thailand.
No, because I like goddesses.
Ah, and that fits with all the legends. Okay, it's a good answer. Okay, so those are some very fascinating facts. And now let's imagine our own dragon in a story. So, long ago, in a small village, people were afraid of a dragon living in a cave.
Oh no, the dragon will burn our fields.
I will fight the dragon. I must be brave.
Wait! Roar! I'm not here to hurt you. I'm lonely. I want to be your friend.
Huh? A kind dragon? That's not in the stories.
Maybe this dragon can help us. We need rain for our crops.
Then I will bring rain clouds to water your fields.
From that day on, the dragon lived with the villagers. He didn't guard treasure or fight knights. He protected his friends instead.
The end.
That story shows us that sometimes dragons don't need to be scary. They can be gentle too. And speaking of stories, let's explore some of the oldest dragon legends from history.
Ah, this is the exciting part. Yes, what would you like to ask?
What Mummy just said, I know a phrase called. I know a phrase that explains it.
Okay.
Don't judge a book from its cover.
Don't judge a book by its cover is a really good example. And what does that mean? Can you remember?
It means don't judge the person's look-alike before you think what it's a monster or something good or.
So we don't look at people and think, oh, this person's like this, before we even talk to them.
Exactly.
Some people do that too much, but we have to learn to try and talk to people, not just think that we know what they're like.
That's right. Exactly.
Awesome.
Very proud of you.
So remember at the beginning, we said dragon stories appear all around the world, even when people had no way to talk to each other. Let's look at 2 examples. The first example is actually from England, where I'm from.
Ooh.
And this is the example of St. George and the Dragon.
In Europe, there's a very famous story about a knight called St. George. People said he fought a huge fire-breathing dragon that was scaring the town. The story says George was very brave and defeated the dragon to save the people.
Hooray!
Hey! This story wasn't just about monsters. It taught people that being brave and protecting others is important.
Really important. Now, question for Eva. Do you think this story is real or just a legend?
I think.
What do you think? Does it sound like if you went to England there may be dragons flying round, breathing fire?
Maybe they got extinct.
Maybe. Maybe George slayed the last dragon? You don't look convinced. And that's the fun of legends. We may never know for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump to our second example, and that's here in Asia, the Chinese dragon.
In China, dragons are very different. They aren't scary. They're lucky and kind. People believe Chinese dragons control the rain, rivers, and weather. They were long like snakes, with whiskers, and they could fly without wings.
I think there may have been a Chinese dragon last night because we had a lot of rain last night. Maybe. Okay, and Eva?
And people still celebrate dragons in festivals today, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely. That's right. Every year in Dragon Boat's festival or Lunar New Year, you will see beautiful dragon dances.
So, do you think you'd like to join one of these dances one year?
No.
Are you sure? They're really fun.
But I just want to go and see the people do it because I think that maybe the dragon's too heavy for me.
Yeah, it might be quite a short dragon.
If you remember the Disney stories, Mulan, they got one
Yeah.
dragon,
And then,
Mushu.
and then she.
Mushu dance all the
Couldn't
time.
breathe fire very well, could he?
No, he's actually really good, but he's.
He's so small, he's a tiny dragon. Like a gecko. So, whether it's St. George in Europe or lucky dragons in China, these stories show how powerful dragons were in people's imaginations.
So, why did dragons appear in stories?
Because people love magical creatures.
Yes, dragons appear in stories because they've helped people explain mysteries, they teach lessons about bravery, and spark imagination.
And even today, dragons are still part of our books, movies, and games. They never really left our stories. Ben, have you remember we watched series before together?
What? Not Lord of the what? Not
Game
of Thrones. Not for children. Definitely not for
Not for
children.
children.
But they have huge dragons. It was very good. Well, what a great topic today. I really enjoyed learning about dragons.
Does Jumanji have dragons?
Ooh. I don't know, maybe we'll have to watch it again. I can't remember a dragon in Jumanji.
I remember they went into the city of bad guys.
Oh.
Oh, maybe there is. Maybe we'll have to watch it again.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget our new website is live. Go to myabcclass.com to listen to all our podcast episodes, test your English, and you can even book an online or in-class demo at My ABC Class.
You can also explore all our courses, whether you want online lessons or in-class learning.
And you can watch and listen to our podcast anytime on the website, through YouTube, or on Spotify.
Adventurers, we love your help. Please like, subscribe, and share our podcast with your friends. It really helps our show grow and lets us bring even more adventures to you.
And thank you so much to everyone who already listens every week. We're so happy you're on this adventure with us.
Well, that's all for today's adventure. So we've learned new words, we've shared an awesome story, explored dragon facts, and discovered the history of dragon legends.
And we answer our big question: dragons appear in stories because people use them to explain the world, to show bravery, and to imagine magic.
So, as we said before, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast. Let's reach many, many more adventurers. And again, thank you so much for listening and supporting us. So, it's that time again. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Bye bye, adventurers. See you next time.